the greatest skill that you must develop, or every one of us must develop, is today I'm discussing the greatest resources for building wealth. Maybe you are a young person. Of course, only elderly people understand now that their greatest resources for building wealth was not their educational qualification, their degrees from school, not even their skill. And this is something that many young people don't know. For the elderly who now know, most of them are regretting because they ignore or were not aware of the greatest resource that was available to them on their journey to wealth building. So I'm bringing this information to you, maybe as a young person in your 20s or 30s or 40s who really desire to be wealthy. This is one resource you cannot afford to overlook. See, and that resource is not money, it's not land, it's not even your ideas. Your greatest resource in this world for building wealth are people. Human beings are the greatest resources available to any one of us who intend to become wealthy. Whatever it is you are going to do, if it will eventually translate to wealth, to resource, it has to be because human beings participate in it. I tell people, like, even if you are selling dog food or selling cat food, the cat cannot buy the food. You will need human being to patronize your cat food. You see? So if you know that, once you understand that secret, then there is one skill you must learn. And once you master that skill, your success as far as wealth is concerned will be almost automatic. No matter the idea you have, if you go into the desert and go to live alone there, you can never become financial success. You will need to be where people are. Because at the financial success equation, people determine how wealthy you become. Right? So what is the skill that then you must require, you must have if you are going to be successful financially? Knowing fully well that your greatest resource is human being. Networking skill or people skill. You must know how to relate with people. And I tell you that everyone who is on top of their game have an expert at people skill. Somebody said, network like your life depends on it. Because it does. It does. When you are young, you may not really value, you may not really value the importance of people. Because you feel maybe the people are always there, you can always talk to. But if you master that skill early in life, you are, like I said, you are almost on automatic modes to wealth. Why? It is people who will buy your product, people will speak well of you, people will recommend you, people will support your idea, people will work for you. So at the end of it all, your ability to be able to navigate between all these people set or people group will determine how successful you become. Like some people who have I don't care attitude, they don't mind who they hurt, they don't usually go far in life. See? Of course, some people use the other way, threat, manipulation, coercion. They use violence to get people to do what they want. But you know what this kind of people are in society. You don't have to become that kind of person. See? But you can develop people's skill. You can develop people's skill. It's a skill that I'm very sure, of course, many people are not aware of, but I believe that everyone who intends to succeed in anything financially in this life need to develop. how you talk to people, see how you relate with people, your attention to details as it relate to people. Because you know what? You are one right person away to your next big break. It's true. And at times, if you have a nasty attitude, or if you are someone who don't understand the role of people or human in your life, there's a way, nature have a way of making sure you don't meet the right people. One person can recommend you and your entire life change. So as young, now maybe in your 20s, start investing in relationship. There's a video I did some times ago that I titled, "If you are 40 years and you are broke." And I was trying to explain that one of the reasons why you could be 40 and broke is because you have not built meaningful relationship. See, you have not built resourceful relationship. Yes, you may have built yourself in your academics, in your career, you may have developed skills, but you are not very proficient with people's skill. Because at 40, it believes that you must have gone through school, you should have gone through school. Of course, for those who are privileged enough, you should have gone through school, have your degree, probably your master's degree or so on. But you see, you're going through school means that you were in classes with people. You see, or you were in the same school, in the same sect rather, or with people who some of them have become lawyers, some have become doctors, some have become accountants, who study different things in your year. How many of them do you know? If you don't know resourceful people, it's almost easy to tell because it will show your financial balance. Who can you call? Assuming you need an advice now, or you need a connection, or you need something to be done. Who can you call? Your phone contact shows it. So what I'm trying to say is this: develop people's skill. Be intentional about it. Because that may be the missing point in your financial success equation. You see, start networking. You see, give yourself a target that by the end of today, for instance, I'll have known 10 new people. You go out for seminars, don't just take note and jump and go home like some people do. They go, for example, for business seminars and they just take notes all they learn and then they jump into their car and they go. You are not smart. Because a business seminar is full of people who are either into business or who have desire for business. You see, and if you also, you're going for a business seminar, you also have interest in business or you are in business yourself. So in that room are people of like passions. So what? After the seminar, network, get to know what do you do, know who are your competitors, know who you can collaborate with. Network. See, somebody said your network is your net worth. And I think there's an element of truth to it. No man can succeed financially as an island. See, no man can financially succeed as an island. You must network with people. Who you know matters. I've done a video also, on those things. Who you know matters and who knows you matter. Right? Who you know matters and who knows you matters. Become an expert in people's skill. See, whatever you produce, if people don't buy it, it will not translate into prosperity. See, become that person that people love, people want to be around. And guess what? The more people like you, the more people want to be around you, the more important people that know you, the higher your chances of big risk, big finances. Your degree is good. That's why introvert don't seem to do very well in life. Develop people skill. Value people. See, most of the great businesses that have made people billionaires in the world today were businesses that came from the place of thinking of how they can improve the life of people. See, how they can improve the life of people, what more they can do, how they can make people have more fun or more. So from those kind of premises, businesses have been developed and people went after it because it solved their problems. Those who were behind those thinking became wealthy. So the greatest resource for world building is people, human being, not dogs, not cats, not your lions as pets, people. Thank you. I'll talk to you again in the next video.